Personal Lines Exam Study Guide. Welcome to the quiz. What is the purpose of uninsured motorist coverage in an auto policy? Is it A, to pay for damage to the insured's car caused by an uninsured driver? Or B, to pay for the insured's injuries and damages caused by an at-fault driver who has no insurance? C, to provide liability coverage if the insured causes an accident while driving an unowned vehicle? Or D, to cover the insured's medical expenses regardless of fault? The answer is B. Uninsured motorist coverage protects the insured and their passengers by paying for bodily injury and sometimes property damage when they are injured in an accident caused by a driver who has no insurance or insufficient insurance to cover the losses. It essentially takes the place of the at-fault driver's liability coverage. Damage to the insured's own car from an uninsured driver is typically handled by collision or uninsured motorist property damage, UMPD, if included. Liability coverage applies when the insured is at fault, not Medical payments coverage pays medical bills regardless of fault, but does not replace liability of an at-fault, uninsured driver. Because coverage is designed to compensate the insured for injuries caused by an uninsured at-fault driver, this is its primary purpose. Next question. If an insurer makes a change to a policy that broadens coverage without an additional premium, this is done via A.N. Is it A, endorsement? Or B, binder? C, rider? Or D, manuscript form? The answer is A. An endorsement is attached to the policy to add, broaden, restrict, or clarify coverage, and when it broadens coverage without extra premium, it is still called an endorsement. Binder is temporary coverage. Rider is often used in life insurance. Manuscript is custom wording. Because endorsement modifies the policy, this is the method. Next question. An HO for tenants policy provides coverage for which of the following? Is it A, the apartment building itself? Or B, the tenant's personal property and liability, but not the dwelling structure? C, both the tenant's belongings and improvements made to the apartment? Or D, only liability arising from the tenant's occupancy? The answer is B. An HO for tenants or renters policy covers the tenant's personal property against named perils and provides personal liability protection, but does not cover the building structure or dwelling, which is the landlord's responsibility. Building coverage is for owners. Improvements may be covered under some policies, but not standard. Liability only ignores property. Because HO for protects renters' belongings and liability without the structure, this is what it provides. Next question. A named non-owner policy provides what type of coverage? Is it A, liability coverage for a person who does not own a car but drives borrowed vehicles? Or B, physical damage coverage for a rental car? C, coverage for all vehicles in a household? Or D, liability coverage for a specific, listed vehicle that is not owned by the insured? The answer is A. A named non-owner policy provides liability coverage, and sometimes uninsured motorist, for a person who does not own an automobile but regularly drives borrowed, rented, or other non-owned vehicles. It does not include physical damage coverage for vehicles. It does not cover household vehicles. It is not tied to a specific listed vehicle. Because it protects non-owners who drive other people's cars, this is its main function. Next question. In property insurance, what is the key difference between a vacant and an unoccupied dwelling? Is it A, they are synonymous terms? Or B, vacant means devoid of all contents and people, unoccupied means people are temporarily away but intend to return? C, unoccupied means the utilities are shut off? Or D, vacant has no impact on coverage, but unoccupied voids the policy? The answer is B. Vacant typically means the dwelling has no people living there and little or no personal property contents, increasing risk and often limiting coverage after 60 days, while unoccupied means the insured is temporarily absent like on vacation but intends to return with contents remaining, so coverage is usually unaffected for short periods. They're not the same. Utilities off may relate, but is not the definition. Both can impact coverage, but vacancy has stricter limits. Because vacancy implies absence of people and contents, while unoccupied is temporary absence, this is the key difference. Next question. How is collision coverage defined in a personal auto policy? Is it A, upset of the covered auto or its impact with another vehicle or object? Or B, any direct and accidental loss to the covered auto? C, loss caused by missiles, falling objects, or vandalism? Or D, theft of the entire vehicle or its parts? The answer is A. Collision coverage in a personal auto policy pays for damage to the insured vehicle from its upset, rollover, or collision with another vehicle or object regardless of fault. Any direct accidental loss describes comprehensive. Missiles, falling objects, or vandalism are comprehensive perils. Theft is also comprehensive. Because collision specifically covers impact or upset, this defines it clearly. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.